Professor Guy Gadbois. Do you have a ring?
What a rum.
Zimmer. That is what I have been saying, you idiot. Ring. Does your dear go bad?
No.
Yes, dear good. I thought you said your dog did not bite.
That is not my dog.
I will not make any deals with you. I've resigned. I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered. My life is my own. I resign.
Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Back in a bit of a studio today, again to test out one or two things. And obviously, as you know, you're well aware, the latest by the BBC's demise, the death becoming the final nail in the coffin of BBC television, as we know it. Because obviously Trump is going to start digging his lawsuit in, and the BBC maybe they will pay him off, I don't know. But at the same time, it's going to be a situation where it's you, the public out there, who decide whether you want to pay or not the TV license, whether you trust the BBC anymore, whether you want to subscribe, pay the money to the BBC so they can make good quality programs. As you can see, I'm going to run the clip now of Mr. What's his name again? Mr. Tim, whatever his name, and he will show you how great the BBC is. Of course, it's so great that he's had to give up his job, pack up working there. You know what I mean? So we'll run the video now.
I just want to say a couple of things. I'm here to lead and support the BBC. I'm very, very proud of our journalists in this building. They're doing work I think that's incredibly important. I want to thank every one of them. They're doing a wonderful job. Also, everyone across the BBC doing their thing for the UK, and personally, I'm here to lead and support them. The BBC's going to be thriving, and I support every one of the team. I'm very proud of them. Thank you very much, Aaron. Great to see you.
As you can see there, folks, nothing to worry about. Everything is fine. Everything is fantastic. The BBC is producing fantastic work. We should all be proud of. All be proud of, folks. Now, if you're proud of the BBC, please leave your comments below, and we'll so everybody can see how great the BBC is and what you think. As I said before, I'm just testing this mic out, and just gonna, because I've got the studio to set up and everything. But anyway, just leave your comments and see what you think, what people think, and you can join in the debate of what's going to happen shortly in the next few weeks. Are the BBC going to back down? Are the BBC going to say, well, Trump and whatever, what they're going to say about Trump? You can't defamatize the President of the United States or any president of any country and get away with it. They think they can still get away with it. Well, good luck to you, Mr. BBC. But as I said, it's the end for me. I would never subscribe to them anyway. If it went on subscription, the iPlayer, I may do, because to do is unfair to a lot of people who make programs, but it's the people in the newsroom and the people at the top who just cover things up all the time, as you can see, as you've been aware over the years. It's not just one thing after another. It's loads and loads of years of neglect on the way it's run. That's what it has, folks. It's the way it's run.
By Panorama.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you. And we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
2 bits of audio sandwiched together, but recorded over 50 minutes apart. News of Davy's resignation met with this post on X by the US President, who said the top people in the BBC, including Tim Davie, the boss, are all quitting/fired because they were caught doctoring my very good speech of January 6th. These are very dishonest people who...
With total truth, we like to look into it when they speak, unlike the BBC, who had multiple headlines. They wrote, Israeli tank kills 26, Israeli tank kills 21, Israeli gunfire kills 31, Red Cross says 21 people were killed in an aid incident, and then, oh wait, they had to correct and take...
As you can see there from the footage, it's all there for everybody to see, how they think they're going to masquerade this into a mistake. It's a mistake, it's an error, yes, maybe they could say that and get away with it in court, but at the end of the day, when people go to court, in a trial, they will come out not very good. So they don't want it. They're gonna make a settlement, I would imagine. They're going to make a settlement. I mean, as I said, Trump's already won. Other TV companies, CBS and Fox, he's always got $30 million or £30 million out of them. So you're the taxpayer, not the taxpayer, the license fee payer, taxpayer, whatever, you're going to pay £30 million to Trump. That's what it's going to be, because the BBC will either get it from the government and then put up the license fee to £200, because it's £180 now. They'll put up the license fee to another £20, whatever, over a period of time. So it's going to be £200 for their mistakes, or their whatever mistakes, or their court fees, put it that way. So it's you, you folks out there, you people who pay the TV license, who may be watching this or maybe new to the TV licensing. It's very simple. All you need to do is stop paying your direct debit. As simple as that. Just stop paying it. Now, you will get, like myself, you will get letters after letters. You don't have to ring them at all. You can try and try and tell them, I'm not watching, and you get a 2-year declaration. But they don't care anymore about that, because once you've cancelled, you're not paying, and they will send you letters. So I'm on my 25th letter now. As you can see in my videos, I'm on letter number 25. They threatened to come round knocking on my door, which they haven't. So people are worried about people like a bailiff coming or something like that. They're just not enforcement officers. They're just salesmen, capita, TV license, who come knocking on your door. That's all they are, folks. They're not anybody with authority at all. If you have to let them in, they've only got to get a search warrant, and they have to have evidence that you're watching BBC television. Obviously, if you log into the iPlayer, it's online. They could trace you there, and they could prosecute you that way. So I'd advise anybody who's going to think of closing their account with BBC. That means closing their account. That means, yes, stop paying your license fee. And then, of course, if that happens in the next year or so, if people keep stop paying, the BBC will have to go commercial. They'll have to go like ITV and Channel 4, any other TV company in the world. They will have to go and get advertisements. They have to make good programs, like, ITV make Coronation Street and other things. I'm not going to give examples. I don't watch ITV very much at all. But and BBC, Strictly Come Dancing and something like that, all the main programs, they have to have advertisement clips in between. You know, and that's what they do. That's the way commercial television happens, folks. That's the way people make money, you know, on television. And if you make good programs like Sky Football, Sky Premier League, you want to get the Sky Football, he has sponsorship. He has a subscription from it to watch. And that's how it works. That's what it works. That's how companies, media companies operate. Not you, the taxpayer, paying the money to have all this. What's been happening in the last few weeks, to have a corrupt organisation. You know, why pay for something that they treat you like? Well, they don't treat you with any respect. And of course, they've lost the respect throughout the whole world after this Trump situation. So it's a waste of time. And I'm disgraceful to call it British Broadcasting Company. It's a disgrace. Anyway, folks, leave your comments below, and any advice you need on how to become license free, like Inspector C, you're quite welcome to. It's all here for you, because they're going to be coming knocking on my door again. They're going to send me another letter. It's all threats and harassment. But anyway, we'll see what happens, folks. We'll see what happens. Well, like I say, if you can subscribe to the channel, leave your thumbs up and subscribe, hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything at all to subscribe. More and more people can understand what I have been through in the last 2 years from the BBC, letters after letters. And a lot of other people who are not paid a TV license for 10 years and still get harassment of letters. But of course, what it is, folks, what you need to do, like the Royal Mail did, when there's oppression against you, you need to stick together. You need to form a community like Mr. Bates did with the Royal Mail. Everybody get together and fight people in high places that are trying to make you pay for something that you don't want anymore. I mean, we're not living in Russia, as far as I know yet. And that's what it is. It's state television. We don't want state television. I mean, I'd rather have a choice of watching something I want to watch. And I get all my news from a great guy called 2CTV. He's straight. He tells you how it is. He tells you good, he tells you the bad. And you get it straight from no lies, it's there for you. And that's what the people want. You know, that's what the public need, is truth and honesty. And, we're not getting it, are we, from the BBC? We're getting biased information and everything else. Anyway, folks, leave your comments below, and hopefully I can see you on the next one, and hit all the buttons, like I say, like and subscribe. Leave your comment, like I say. If you're new to it, like I say, it's all going to change in the next couple of years. The charter in 2027 is going to come up, and that's when it's going to be debated what the public want. And you, the public, can decide this by not paying, and let the BBC have no money coming in, and then they'll have to go to a subscription basis situation. It's plain as day, and commercial television and stuff like that. Anyway, folks, thanks again. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye now.